Hi friends, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Math for Today. For today's math lesson, you are going to need your math paper from your packet and a pencil. So go ahead, pause the video and get those things. All right, welcome back. So the first thing we're going to do before we jump into our math worksheet for today is we're going to practice our number identification cards. So as I hold up the cards, go ahead and say them as you see them. 7, 6, 5, 10, 12, 16, 9, 17, 11, 18, 8, 20, 4, 13, 3, 2, 19, 15, 14, and 1. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to practice our addition fluency cards. But before we do that, let's quickly remember what addition is. When we add our numbers, do they get bigger or smaller? Yep, when we add our numbers, they get bigger, and we are taking two groups and putting them together to make a bigger group. All right, so let's go ahead and sing our addition song to get ready to do our addition fluency cards. All right. Adding means putting groups together. Adding means putting groups together. Adding means putting groups together to make them bigger than before. All right, so I'm going to hold up some of these cards, and when you see them, you can think the problem in your head and then say the answer out loud. All right. 4, 5, 3, 0, 4, 4, 5, and 4. All right, good job. Now we're going to have some practice with our subtraction fluency cards. When we subtract, do our numbers get bigger or smaller? That's right. When we subtract, our numbers get smaller because we're starting with a whole group and we're taking some of it away. So as I hold up these cards, remember that we're starting with our big group and we're taking parts of it out. So as I hold up these cards, think the number sentence in your head and then say the answer out loud. 2, 1, 1, 5, 5 again, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 0. All right. Now that we've done so much practice with our addition and subtraction cards, we're going to jump into our math lesson for today. Today's learning target is I can break a number into a group of 10 and the extra that are left over. All right, so let's take a quick look as a reminder at one of our teen numbers. So I'm going to write a number on this board and I want you to tell me which number I wrote. All right, this is the number 13. In our number 13, we have a 1 in the front and a 3 in the back. Our 1 is in the driver's spot because he is telling us that this stands for one group of 10. Our 1 is in our tens place because we have one group of 10. All right. And our 3 is in our ones place because we're saying we have 3 extra left over. So if I were to draw this using our blocks, this is a picture of our blocks. And in our stack of blocks, we have, let's count them together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks. So this stack of blocks represents our group of 10 because in this stack, we have 10 separate blocks. So we're going to write 10, or we're going to write 1 right here to show we have our one group of 10. Next, we're going to look at our 3 ones, or our 3 extra. When we say we have our 3 extra, it's like we're drawing 3 little blocks all by themselves. This stands for our 3 ones. So I will write the number 3 to show that we have 3 ones. So we have one group of 10 and 3 extra left over. All right. So let's have another example. If I held up the number 16, in the number 16, we have our 1 in the driver's spot, or the tens place, which tells us we have one group of 10. And I can represent that using 1 stack of blocks. This shows us one group of 10. Now, how many extra do we have in our number 16? If we have one group of 10, how many extras do we have? That's right, we have 6 extra. So if I have 1 stack of blocks that represents my group of 10, I would need 6 individual blocks, or 6 blocks by themselves, to show the 6 extra. So let's go ahead and count 6 of these blocks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So we have our group of 10 and our 6 extra. All right. Let's jump into our worksheet since that is more practice with this concept. All right. So get your worksheet and a pencil ready. On this worksheet, we are writing how many tens and ones we have. So in this block, we have 1 stick of blocks, which shows us we have 1 stack with 10 blocks inside. This shows us that we have one group of 10, so we're going to write 1 in our tens space. Next, we're going to look at how many extras we have. And if we count them, we will see that we have 1, 2 extras. So we're going to take our extras and write those 2 in our ones, because these represent the ones that are left over. Next, we're going to count and mark out to see how many blocks we have in all. So go ahead, count and mark out with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's our group of 10. 11, 12. All right. So we're going to write the number 12 in all. All right. Now, let's go ahead and move on to problem number 2. All right. In this problem, we have 1 line of blocks, which represents one group of 10. So we're going to once again write 1 in our tens place because we have one group of blocks that are stuck together. Now we're going to count our extras. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 extras, or 8 ones. So we're going to write the number 8 to show that we have 8 left over. And if we have one group of 10 and 8 ones, what would be the number of blocks we have in all? If you know it, say it. That's right. If you said 18, you are correct. We have 18 blocks in total. All right, let's count and mark out just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 blocks, we were right. So one group of 10 with 8 extra is 18 blocks in total. The rest of the worksheet is exactly the same. You will count the groups of 10, so you will count how many lines of blocks you have, and then you're going to count how many extras are left over, and then figure out how many you have in all. So I'm going to let you do the rest of that on your own. And that is all we have. Well, once you're done, go ahead and upload it to your teacher's Google Classroom. And that is all we have for math today. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, friends, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.